Hi, my name is Flo and welcome to a crazy but realistic day in the life cycling across Ethiopia. I'm actually cycling across Africa, from Cairo to Cape Town, and I've already covered 3,000 kilometers. I've been in Ethiopia for a month now, and this morning I woke up in a little town called Finote Selam. And today I'm taking you with me, so buckle up, sit back and enjoy, because I'm about to show you the real deal, life on the road. The good, the bad and the ugly, as they say.
We haven't even left the city you stayed in last night. We're like 300 meters away from the hotel. I don't know if we're gonna get anywhere today.
Welcome back to Project Africa. Good morning. Morning routine. My outfit for the day is the same clothes that I wore yesterday and the day before. They're very dirty. This top is from Icebreaker. It's made of merino wool, which means that I can wear it for a week and it's not gonna stink. It also keeps me cool in really hot weather, and it keeps me warm in really cold weather, so it's really perfect. And I'm wearing biker shorts. Although these are not padded, these are just normal biker shorts from Lululemon. They're really comfortable. In the first two countries so far, Egypt and Sudan, I always wore long trousers because they're Muslim conservative countries, but here I can wear shorts. Good morning, everybody. Finally had a bit of energy to actually speak to the camera. This is where I slept last night. In a hotel. Actually, no, they call it a pension. It's like a very cheap hotel. I paid 200 birr for this room, which is $2. It's very basic. There's a bed. I don't know how clean the sheets are. I did see a couple of cockroaches on the floor. You get what you pay for, I guess. This is really not a glamorous trip. I mean, if you could do that, if you had the budget, you could travel and stay in like really fancy hotels. We have seen a couple so far, but I'm on a very, very tight budget. So this is where we sleep. It's got a bed, some space to put my stuff, and it's got a very basic bathroom, and it does the job. First thing when I wake up, I try to go to the bathroom, and then once I'm ready, I just pack up all my stuff. I just got all my stuff down the stairs, and now it's time to load everything onto the bikes. We left them here by the entrance of the hotel. It seemed pretty safe, but we always lock them, of course. Every morning, I clip my panniers onto my bike. At the start of my trip, I weighed my belongings to be around 30 kilos. With my bike, my setup is about 50 kilos now, plus snacks and water. Usually for outside, we have a whole crowd of kids watching us pack up. This morning I thought, no one's gonna watch me because I'm inside the hotel, but no, we have a visitor. Hello, no?
Fancy hotel just next door, and then you walk in and here you have the pension. Time for breakfast. I don't really like riding on an empty stomach anymore. I used to do that before, like on the start of the trip, but I don't like doing that anymore because I'm already kind of underweight, so I need a lot of calories during the day. I can't eat a lot at once, so I try to have smaller meals multiple times a day and snack as well. So this morning we're having eggs, I think. That's what I try to order. We'll see what comes. As we eat, we always try to make sure that we're very close to our bikes and that we always have an eye on them. We already got a bunch of stuff stolen. My flip-flops got stolen from my bag. Rob had $100 stolen in cash from his bag as well. We can't let that happen again. So yeah, this is where we are.
The coffee lady brings out our drinks. Rob ordered hot milk, but I'm having some coffee, of course, with some sugar, just a teaspoon. It is so satisfying to watch her pour it into the little cup. Coffee's become a part of my morning routine in Ethiopia. It grounds me, no pun intended, and it helps me mentally prepare for the day ahead.
At home, I never drink coffee every day. I drink coffee like maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks. I like the taste of coffee, but I don't like the dependency, and I don't need it for energy or anything. But here in Ethiopia, the coffee is really delicious, and it's a really nice thing to drink throughout the day. It's also extremely cheap. Usually it's between 5 and 10 birr, which is like 10 cents, 15 cents.
Hello. Look what we've got.
Oh.
But it's massive. It's really big.
That's good.
Like when I say really big, I mean really big.
Wow.
And it opens.
And then the lady brings out our breakfast, a huge plate of fried eggs. The portions here are quite small, so we asked for food for 6 people, and we eat with our hands. just scooping out the eggs with some bread.
This is Rob. This is Gabi. What happened this morning? What were you doing?
I went on a mission to buy a plastic bag to wrap my bag around so that it doesn't get completely soaked during the rain. Basically, this random guy, he said he's going to help me. So he took me in a little tuk-tuk, in a bajaj, that's what they call it here. We went to a shop which is like a 5-minute ride away, helped me buy it, and he paid for the bajaj. He refused to take money from me, yes.
Oh, he's there, he's coming.
Absolute lad, like absolute lad.
Hello.
This is legit.
What's your name?
My name is Nati.
Nati. Nati. Ew, it's actually so disgusting. My socks and my shoes are so wet. I don't have a choice, I have to wear my shoes. Disgusting. Today we've been seeing a bunch of people dressed in white walking, and now we found out why. They're walking to the church because it's a holy day. We just stopped to try and see what's happening, looking up to the bikes, and I'm surrounded by people. Hello everybody. Salam nachu. Salam nachu. There's so many people everywhere. And ulad sos. I'll tell you all the words that I know. Injera, shiro. Shiro. Tips.
Chips.
No, tips. Doro what?
Which food is your favorite?
Shiro.
Really?
Shiro, I like shiro. Simehima now.
Johannes.
John.
A man shows me his Bible, and everyone is wearing an Ethiopian Orthodox cross around their neck. I try to ask around to see what this event is about, to understand.
I have no power to describe in our religion, but our father just we can't to told you our religion.
While I'm watching over the bikes, Rob and Zavi walk over to the church to see what's going on, and what they find is really interesting. A priest is collecting donations, blessing everyone who comes to greet him. People kiss his wooden cross, and he blesses the children, even the unborn. Nearby, a huge pot of chickpeas is being distributed to passers-by, one handful at a time. In the distance, you can see the church. Prayers echo through loudspeakers, and everyone is dressed in white, gathering around it and praying. Apparently, it's Mary's birthday today, and that's what everyone's here to celebrate. It's really fascinating to witness. By the time the boys come back, it feels like the whole town has gathered around me. And then, all of a sudden, the music starts. And then, in the middle of the chaos, a beautiful young lady stands out in the crowd. She has a son.
Sweating so much. We didn't cycle like even 300 meters and I'm sweating so much. This lady that I was filming with the baby, she's so cute, and the baby's so cute. She said that her mom wants to give us a gift. I don't know what the gift is, but she said please wait a couple minutes. I guess we'll find out in a few minutes.
The lady comes back a few minutes later with a bag and some gifts. I spot her mother behind her and call her forward. How sweet and thoughtful of them. I think they might be placemats, but I'm not sure. So if you know, please let me know in the comments.
I'm gonna attempt to leave this crowd now.
Almost ran over a cow.
Xavier already went to the bike shop this morning and
now I've got another problem.
This is what happens when you buy a $100 bike.
Listen, if not twice a day, 3 times a day.
You know,
it's okay. Spirits are still high.
Before I came to Africa, there's a girl that cycled across Africa solo. Her name is Emmy, and I asked her for advice. I was like, yeah, like I'm a bit nervous and stuff, and she was like, don't worry. In Africa, there's no problems. There's only solutions.
That's true. You know, 'cause every single town has got a mechanic that knows his stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So like, if I've got a problem, just 2 kilometers down the road, there'll be a solution.
Yeah. I think you might have been the first person that they've ever seen juggling, Rob.
It's hard, you see? It's a hard pencil. But then, optical illusion, boys! Look at this. See this?
You're gonna get executed in the village for being a magician. Imagine that actually happened, that would be hilarious.
Danahon! Bye bye!
Oh, that was amazing.
Ethiopia is the third country that we're cycling through. The first two were Egypt and Sudan, and I try to learn a bit of the language every time because I feel like it's the best way to connect with people. Obviously, the first thing that you say is hello, right? In Amharic, which is one of the main languages in Ethiopia, there's different ways of saying hello. It depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to a lady or a woman or a girl alone, you say salam nish. If you're talking to a man or any... There's so many trucks passing by. Wait, those are full of army men. What the hell?
People are a lot nicer than in the north of Bahri there. A lot more approachable.
In this region that we've been cycling through, we're seeing so much wood on the side of the streets. Wood that they use for either cooking and stuff, they use it as firewood, but also they use it to build their houses. And it's really cool to see, like all the houses, their foundation, money. This is literally every time we go into a village, that's the welcome that we get. But yeah, the foundation of the houses is wood, and then they can put like a mixture of mud and straw on top of it.
Money!
We continue cycling past tall wooden houses, men with AK-47s, decorated tuk-tuks, and of course, so many kids who run after us for miles. What a glorious day to be cycling. We meet lots of kids, young shepherds who leave their herds of cows and donkeys behind, running over to greet us. To me, all this pretty much sums up the Ethiopian countryside, and I hope I never forget it.
Amisaginalo. Thank you. Those are what we get offered today. 4 St. Mary's.
The roads are really bad, that's why it's kind of scary with the trucks. Another little pit stop on the side of the road. All along the road, you see lots of houses. Every single household is drying food outside, like in their garden. Different kinds of food, different kinds of beans, and berbere, which is a chili, and it's super, super interesting. The whole family has come out to greet us, and I'm gonna check out what they're making, what they're preparing over there. Salam nachu. Berbere. Can I see? Wow. Wow. What's the name? Bakkalu? Bakkalu. Wow. Nice. What are you making? Shiro? Oh, beans. Oh, she's showing it on the plate.
It's really interesting seeing what people get up to here in the countryside. Fixing up wooden houses, which I'm guessing need constant maintenance, and drying the food they've grown themselves. They dry chilies to make berbere, a spice powder that they use in lots of their meals. We mostly communicate through body language, and at first people can be a bit apprehensive. But once they see that we're just passing through and eager to learn, they relax and they are really friendly. To be honest, they're probably as curious about us as we are about them. I'm sure that for the kids, it's so exciting to meet foreigners, and they'll talk about it for a long time.
Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. So guys, I was just cycling. I don't think I cycled more than 200 or 300 meters from that other house. I just stopped again because there's something interesting happening everywhere you look. There's a gentleman here who's painting something on the wall, and it's so beautiful. It was so bright, it caught my eye, and I just had to stop, see what he's doing, and show you guys as well. So let's go ask him. Ermias? My name is Flo. This is cotton? So there's a kind of a canvas here, and he's painting on top of it. This is for the church? Orthodox.
Orthodox.
Wow, beautiful. I guess he paints these murals on these canvases, and then they take it to churches and they put them up inside the churches or outside the churches. Thank you so much. I'm a sakinalo. Danahun. Bye bye. I'm a sakinalo. Let's go back on the road. Alright, so we just entered a village and Xavier needs to fix his bike. The poor guy, he's been having so many issues with his bike.
I'm gonna try to find one that speaks English because I don't know how to explain my problem. My bike, it's very slow.
Brake!
The brake problem.
How many times have you visited the bike
Oh,
shop?
I think this is like the 9th time or the 10th time. It's 4 days of cycling and this is the 10th time. How insane is that? Look, brake, good. But the problem, you spin.
We're gonna wait for him, and there's no better place to wait than the juice place. And we don't need to speak Amharic because here all the shops have pictures of what they serve inside. This is it. This is what we're looking for. It's juice. Every time we stop anywhere, we have a crowd forming. This is just typical. I think this so far has been my favorite country to cycle in terms of the food. Actually, that's a lie. The juices here are amazing. I've been having a juice every single day almost. They're so fresh and my two favorite fruits, avocado and mango. I don't know any other country where they make it. In Europe, there isn't such a store. Like here, every village that you go to, they have a place that makes avocado and mango juice fresh, and it's so delicious and it's super cheap. In Europe, this is unheard of. Like most of my friends are like, what? You're drinking avocado juice? Yes. Avocado, you can eat it savory and sweet as well, and it's really, really amazing. That's why I love it. You made it! What happened?
He can help the back one, but not the front one.
Okay.
Because the last bike shop did the front one up too tight to the point now it's impossible to undo.
Oh my gosh.
He said I can replace it for you now. I just replaced it yesterday. Oh no, not even yesterday, today. This morning. Like, it's a joke. It's
hilarious.
But it's better. It's better.
It's better. Okay, it works.
Every time I go to the shop, it's better.
But where's in the other aspect?
But then like 20 minutes later, I discovered that something else has gotten screwed. Honestly.
We ordered the surprise review
Okay,
as well.
amazing. Whilst I was at the bike shop, Rob and Flo, they went to go and get juice, and Rob was meant to send me the location so that I could find them afterwards. However, he forgot, but that was no problem because literally going down the road, I would probably say about 50% of the people would just point in that direction because they knew like, okay, the other white people, they are here, right?
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
I'm taking a little lemon.
How do you say it in Amharic?
Limo.
Lomi.
Limo, is very similar.
Spris. I'm so excited. This has been the joy of my trip. It's so fresh. Avocado and mango. I don't mix it because my favorite part is avocado, so I leave it to the end.
Why don't you just have avocado?
Because I like the mango as well. But this is like the right proportion. It's like mostly avocado and like a bit of mango. It's so good.
80-20.
Yummy. How much is the price for one? 70. So it's like 70 cents. I feel like a smoothie in Europe will cost like 4 euros or 5 euros at least. Meanwhile,
It's no joke, guys. This is sugarcane town right here. Every day we take like 3 or 4.
Yesterday only one. Yesterday was a hard day.
That was true. I had
Sad.
withdrawal syndromes and stuff. Pretty bad.
actually no, you had 2 yesterday in the hotel.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
got
two in the same place. Yeah?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
no problem.
I still don't know if I know how to do it. It's so sweet. There's music playing, but we're gonna go. It's getting a bit windy and it looks like it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna put my coat on. Ready to go? Let's move. Thank you. I'm a second enough. She wanted to give me avocados, but I can't take them. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. I need to go. Okay, one photo. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, we're cycling. Look at those clouds behind me. I feel like it is starting to rain. And the kids are still following. They're still running behind us. Salam Nachu. Salam Nachu. Just look at these landscapes. It's just so stunning. We've been here for a month already and there's been a lot of different landscapes that we've seen. It's beautiful. Look at this river. The landscapes are just getting better by the minute. We haven't really done a lot of kilometers today. We're supposed to do like 50 to 80, but you know what? There's so much to see, so many stops to take. You just want to take it all in, and that's the beauty of it. You know, we're traveling by bicycle, which means that we can stop anytime we want, anywhere we want. We don't have a plane waiting for us. We don't have a tour that's taking us from A to B and like a schedule. The bicycle is just amazing because it allows you to go to places that you just wouldn't be able to access by car, by plane, or by bus. And yeah, it's just been so fun today. We didn't cycle much, but we saw so much, and I'm gonna remember this day forever. There's a massive cloud coming in, huge storm, it's moving so quickly, and it's already started to rain, so we're gonna stop here. This family's letting us take shelter over here.
We leave our bikes in the shed at the front and go sit inside the house with the entire family. 3 generations live in the same home.
That's her. We're inside now, right on time.
Zavi.
Yummy. What's the name? Gibbs? Gibbs?
Gubs.
Gubs. Gubs. Gubs. Laos gubs. Peanuts and barley. I love learning Amharic through the people.
Would you like to drink?
I'll try. I'd love to try.
The lady pours out some homemade alcohol from a teapot. It is so clear, it looks like water.
Ulad is okay. Ulad. Maybe I'm gonna try a little bit. What's alcohol? You make it at home?
Yeah.
Oh. It's gubs and maize is in Amharic? Bakolo. Gubs and bakolo. Let's taste it.
That is insanely strong. Anything I've ever had.
Ooh.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is like a 50%, no?
Yeah.
Wow.
50% alcohol?
Wow. when I put it in my mouth, I felt like instantly it turned to smoke. Like it doesn't feel like it's it doesn't feel like it's a liquid.
It's easily the strongest alcohol I've ever tried.
How much percent did they?
Almost 50%.
50%. Wow, that is so strong.
75.
75.
I can believe that more. It tastes stronger than 50.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
it tastes very strong. How long does it take to make it? How many days or months or weeks?
Almost 1 week.
1 week to make it. And do you drink it every day?
I don't like.
You don't. The men, they drink it every day?
Yeah.
Every day. Yeah. What do you drink every day? You drink coffee? Buna?
Chai.
Chai? You're all one family?
Yes. She is my sister. He is her husband.
Ah, okay. Brother-in-law.
okay.
Brother-in-law. Nice. Very nice. It's bright out here. Thank you so much. I'll post this on YouTube and you'll see it. Okay? Thank you.
See it.
Yes, you will see it. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'm going as fast as I can and I'm at the lowest gear, but it's so tough, man. The hills, even if it's just a little bit inclined, it's really heavy. Like the bike is really heavy. It's like 50 kilos. I weigh 50 kilo, so I'm pushing like 100 kilo up. Just so you know, guys, I am not a cyclist. I have never been a cyclist. The first bike that I owned was when I was like 4 years old and I learned to ride a bike on it. And the second bike that I owned is this one. The one that I'm riding right now. I bought it in August of last year. And I don't even like cycling, you know? When I'm at home, when I'm in a city, whatever, I don't like cycling around. I don't like cycling for fun or for a workout, but I like what cycling can enable you to do. The places where you can go by bike. Places like this. You can only go by bike. That family that hosted us when it was raining, that would have never happened if we were in a car because we wouldn't need to seek shelter. I need to take a break. A lot of effort has gone into this video. Not just physical effort of the cycling itself, but like setting up each shot, going back to get the camera, and it's it's tiring. So I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like on this video. Comment down below what your favorite moment of the video was. Also, let me know if you have any questions about what it's like to cycle across Africa, because I've received so many questions on Instagram, but I really want to pick some questions here on YouTube. So if you leave me any questions on YouTube about what it's like to cycle, any questions you might have about the gear, about the lifestyle, any personal questions that you have for me, write them in the comments below and I'm gonna answer them in a Q&A. Okay, I need to go and catch up with the boys. Let's go! Oh my gosh, this bike is so heavy. Break at the top of the hill. It was steady incline, but very long. But it was really beautiful, and we're greeted, of course, by all the kids of the village. Like, as soon as they see one of us coming, by the time we're all gathered in one spot, all the kids are here as well. Salam Nacho!
Yeah, it was a nice uphill. Beautiful views. It was less difficult than I expected it to be, and I think the reason for that, actually there are two reasons. Reason number one, I think my bike is actually okay right now. Believe it or not.
No way.
Yay!
Unbelievable.
Like, not okay. I still had to get off to manually change the gears, okay? Right? But it worked, right? And reason number two, because I had some araki that give me like a little power shot, you know? So, there's another storm coming. To get to Dembeche from now, it's like less than an hour.
Perfect.
So let's just go. Let's just soldier on and hope that we reach without it raining.
We've been cycling across so many beautiful little villages and greeted by so many people. Salam Nacho. It's been a really pleasant day of cycling. The views have been magnificent. So green, so lush. Like, I'm just gonna show you as I'm speaking. Look how green and lush this is.
This whole thing came off. It came off. I walked up the mountain.
I think at this rate, you're gonna become an expert on bike mechanics in Ethiopia.
Look, if anyone needs their bike fixed in Ethiopia, I know every bike shop in the country. Now it's completely gone. It's not working at all now at the front. But at least the friction, the guy managed to take it off the back one. He didn't manage to take it off the front one. He said it's impossible because...
Very nice. We have arrived at the destination for the day. The day's not over yet. Now we need to find a place to stay. So we're gonna try and find a hotel here somewhere.
No, thank you.
We might have found a hotel. That's our first contender. Haru. Will it be the one? We will find out.
It's $250 for the room. Xavi's gonna check it and we'll see if it's worth it.
The bike's here, just... Rooms are right next to the restaurant, so I say no.
2-3 days ago we had a really bad experience. We slept in a hotel that was part of a restaurant. The rooms were situated right between the restaurant and the kitchen, and it was a nightmare. Like, we didn't sleep a single minute that night. Today we're not gonna make that mistake. We're gonna learn from our mistake and we're gonna try and find another one that's a bit more quiet. Let's go. Option number 2, let's try. Made it to the hotel. Finally. And this is such a good deal as well, $2.50. It's super spacious. We have a bathroom. It's on the ground floor, so we don't have to carry our bikes up and down. And we can leave our stuff on the bikes. We don't have to take all the bags out. I'm so happy. And now I'm so hungry as well, so we're gonna go find some food. Let's go. What an incredible turn of events. Honestly, when I picked up the camera this morning, I was not expecting this day to be as eventful as it turned out to be. To be honest, not every day is crazy like this. Today is a special day, or maybe not. Maybe this is just every day here.
As we walk around the town of Dembeche, the interactions keep coming. Ethiopia is such a busy country, so much energy non-stop, and I'd be lying if I said I'm not overwhelmed or burnt out. With every day being so packed, there's barely any time to process it all. Sometimes I just need a little moment to reflect, even if it's just a few minutes. Some peace and quiet. The quiet part will be hard to find, but I usually find a bit of peace when I pay attention to the sunset.
I still can't believe the things that we did today. The dancing near the church for St. Mary was this morning. It feels like it was yesterday. We did so much, it's crazy. I've been in Africa now for 4 months. We've been cycling since January. And I remember almost every single day because every day is so eventful. A day in Egypt was completely different to a day in Sudan, was completely different to a day in Ethiopia. Yes, we're cycling every day, but the stories that we're living and the memories that we're forming are completely different. And to be honest, for the last couple of weeks, I've had really, really bad days. Most of the days I don't even remember. I wasn't really doing well mentally because of a lot of things going wrong in my life. My laptop broke, my phone broke. I've not been able to do any work and to share these stories and everything. So the last couple of weeks have been really, really dull, and today it was so refreshing. And it happened to be the one that I was filming. So I'm really happy. So these are the kinds of things that happen when you're open to life happening and serendipitous events. We just cycle with no expectation whatsoever. I just remember my life before. Like my life when I was in uni, when I was working. Every day was just the same. It was very mundane. Time was flying by and I just couldn't remember what I did with my life. But here now, I remember every day because every day is just different. Every day is full of memories and I love it. I love how there's chickens just running wild next to the juice place. This one's good. You appreciate something like this, like a juice, good food, so much more when you spend the whole day cycling uphill, downhill, in the rain, in the sunshine. It just makes you so much more grateful and appreciative.
Well, I really appreciate it as well. Like, how I've never even met you guys. Now I'm like literally doing a cycle trip with you.
Another juice done. It costs 50 birr. 50 birr is $50. And it was so tasty, oh my gosh. I don't even know how many avocados they put in one. Maybe like 1 full avocado, maybe 2, 3. For 50 cents, it is amazing. In Europe, like 1 avocado is like €1 or €1.50 usually. Just 1 avocado by itself, so after a long day of cycling especially, it's just amazing. Salam, Nacho. Now we're gonna walk back to the hotel. We're gonna walk and... Rob! He's calling us.
Come on. Katkara.
Katkara.
Come on.
Let's taste. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Okay. Salam. Salam. Tana yistelen. Eating drinking katkala.
Thank you.
Please eat.
Okay. Amasaginalo.
Oh, I'm second in a row. More of these beans. Wow. I'm second in a row.
Okay, please sit down.
We're getting invited for katkala again. Hello. Katkala, which is the alcohol.
Katkala is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I drink all?
Oh.
Bro.
50%.
50%.
50%.
Calm?
25%. 25%. So?
Like this? No.
No. 1%? No. Crazy. Because...
No, she's serving you more.
No.
Strongest alcohol you can imagine. It's like literally like 75-80%. And this dude has just taken 5 shots on an empty stomach. May God help him.
Bro, I'm so tipsy.
No.
No problem.
No.
Dinner is finally served. I don't know if you can hear me over the music, but we got shito and bread. Can you film me?
The meat is almost raw.
No way. I don't know how you're supposed to eat this. It's hot. Tastes like dal in India. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to bed. This was an amazing day. I can't even process all the things that happened today. It's gonna take a while, but yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. or try to. There's music playing outside. If you enjoyed the video today, if you liked the video today, please leave a like and comment down below what your favorite part of the day was. Also, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to be answering them in the Q&A. I'll see you in the next one. The journey continues. I'm going all the way to South Africa, so if you want to see all the things that happen, then stick around, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye guys, take care. Alright, I need to say this because the day seems almost too good to be true otherwise, but the day's not over yet. An hour after I went to bed, I started violently vomiting. I got the worst food poisoning of my life. I'll spare you the details, but let's just say I don't think I will ever be able to enjoy Shiro again. Anyway, tomorrow's a new day, and the adventure continues.